Edgeworks Nebula.
Hey, Molly.
Hey, Max.
I have a topic for you today, and I have some facts that I'm going to give to you about the topic to see if you can guess it, okay?
Oh, wait a minute. Is this, so you're telling me you're going to give me some facts, and then I'm
We've
going
done
to
this
guess?
so many times.
Sure. I went on a vacation, and I'm back. Now I have to remember.
Oh, you and me both. Okay, ready?
That
Ooh,
was
come
my
on.
favorite note I've ever heard you hit.
Okay, so fact one for guessing today's topic is when doing this, an animal can survive without oxygen. Dramatic gasp. Do you have any idea what the topic is?
Swimming underwater like a fish?
That's actually not a bad guess, but fish get oxygen from the water, so not a great guess. Fun fact number 2 for guessing when doing this.
When I do it.
When doing this, some animals can actually lower their body temperature to below freezing. That's real cold.
Could this be holding?
And this guy keeps his air conditioner on nothing greater than 68 degrees. And
You would get along so well with my parents. You would get along so well with my
I'm
parents.
confident. Mark, if you're listening, and I know you are, we should have a pizza party. Fun fact for guessing number 2. When doing this, there's not even enough energy for the animal to dream.
Oh.
No dreams.
I know what this is.
Do you really?
What this is.
Do you
Yes,
actually?
I know what this is. I thought I knew it at first, and then I was like, wait a minute, it's an underwater creature, and then you zinked that out. You zoinked it. You said no.
But I don't know if I know that you know what I know.
Does it involve a sleepy animal?
Maybe. Oh, you
These
know it.
animals
Okay.
just snooze and
Fun
snore.
fact number 4, and this one's gonna blow your mind. Bears don't actually do this.
I know for sure what it is now, but
What is
I
it?
didn't know that. I didn't know that about the bears, but I thought they hibernated, but they don't.
I'm talking about hibernation.
It's the scientific melody. It's the scientific melody. Dee-dee-dee, scientific melody with Molly and Max.
Hibernation. When I say lobernation, you say hibernation. Lobernation.
Burnation. Dang it.
My audio is going to be popping out so much. In
Oh
this
my
episode.
gosh. Okay, hibernation. So, hibernation is how animals deal with the harshness of the winter months. So, in the winter months, it can get really cold, obviously. So, in order to stay safe and to stay warm, to stay warm, some animals will hide away during the winter months and avoid the harshness of the season.
Like the bed in my couch. Hideaway.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Those are never comfortable. I don't care what anyone says.
truly.
They're never comfortable.
And there's never
Okay,
enough storage
so-
to store a foam pad that would go on top of it.
Literally never. Okay, so hibernating animals will curl up in a safe place and stay there until the winter ends. Hibernating animals are so still.
How still are they?
Sometimes you'd think they're actually dead, but they're not.
Poke 'em with a
But
stick.
really, whenever they're hibernating, they barely breathe. And
Dude,
their
bear.
body
Emphasis on barely.
Ew, but bears don't do it. I'm gonna get there.
That's right. Never mind.
But when an animal is hibernating, they barely breathe, and their body temperature is near the freezing mark. And some animals, their body temperature can actually go below freezing, which is so crazy.
This is weird, but I have a question, but I'll wait for it.
Okay, but
Don't let me
then
forget.
after the winter months pass and the weather warms, they just wake back up and return to their normal activities. Like nothing, like they didn't just perform a miracle.
That is wild. That is wild.
So, animals that hibernate are called
Hibernating animals.
pretty much. They're called hibernators.
Hibernators.
I'm the hibernator. I don't know how he talks. How does the Terminator talk?
That is. What does the Terminator say? I'll be back.
Yeah, hasta la vista,
Baby.
Anyway, so hibernators include bats,
hibernators. That's so
hedgehogs, ground squirrels, groundhogs, And I know it sounds like I'm just making things up, but these are all things. So hibernators really love dark and quiet places.
Oh, baby.
So
like
they are the
library after
opposite
dark.
of Donna. My mom is an anti-hibernator.
I
She
believe
doesn't
your
like
mom.
the dark. She doesn't like the quiet. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, Mom.
Yeah.
I'm recording the scientific melody with Molly right now.
Hi, Donna.
Oh, you are.
Yeah, say hi, Molly.
Hi, Molly.
Mom, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Would you consider yourself a hibernator?
A hibernator,
Yeah,
as in one that hibernates.
you got it. Nailed it.
Would I consider myself a hibernator?
That's the question I asked.
No.
I didn't think so. I said no. She said no. Ladies
said
and
no.
gentlemen, she said no. Why not? Why don't you think you're a hibernator?
Because to be a hibernator, don't you have to stay in all winter?
Yep.
Well, I have one foot out the door all the time. I don't stay in all winter.
I love it. I love it. I love it. You nailed it. Yeah, exactly.
I didn't know there was a test. I would have studied for
Oh.
it.
All right. I love you, Mom.
All right, I love you.
Bye.
Bye, Molly.
Bye, Donna.
Okay, so some hibernators go into caves. Some even go underground. And sometimes a hibernator will actually decorate their home in the
Stop it.
winter months with grass and hair and other stuff. Isn't
I
that
won't
crazy?
do it. Yeah, that's
Make
crazy.
it cozy, baby.
That's
yeah.
where Home Goods came up with. Some little marmosuits or whatever. They were like, we need to make a little coat. Let's get some live, laugh, love signs up in our little cave.
And then the female marmot is like, Ralph, does this spark joy? Get rid of it. And he's like, but I really need it. It makes my home feel cozy, baby.
And
She's
it
like,
says-
get rid of it, Ralph. That's the marmot. That's what marmots sound like.
Yeah,
That wasn't even me doing an impression. That was actual
That was
audio
an-
from
wait
a
a
marmot.
minute. That's
marmot.
what I've YouTubed that before. I think I've heard that
Yeah.
exact take.
Yeah,
That is,
yeah. Just YouTube, get rid of it, Ralph.
yeah.
Marmot.
Marmot, and you'll find
And see,
it.
yeah. Get rid of it, Ralph. So hibernators will also prepare for the winter months by eating way more than they normally would. They actually, so all jokes aside, so knowing they're going to be kind of stowed away in solitude for a couple of months, they'll actually eat way more than they need to add in extra amounts of nutrition that they can store up as extra body fat that will actually keep them alive for the time that they just like chill out and relax in their cave, dude.
You
And
know,
they're
like
in
whenever
their sweet winter cave home, dude.
get sweet, you know,
Nah,
like
dude,
whenever
it's
someone
freaking
asks,
cold outside, dude. Let's
I'm
get some
going to
extra
bed.
LBs. Let's take a nice
LBs.
cruiser nap. You know what I'm saying, dude? I brought in some extra grass and some hair. We can make this baby a cozy.
cozy, it's about to
So
get
dumb.
cozy. You want to know something?
Yeah.
I'm changing my answer now. Anytime someone's like, what animal would you be? Instead of a bird, because I would love to fly. Instead of a bird or a monkey, I'd love to be able to fling through a tree. I'm going to say I want to be a hibernator because that sounds amazing.
Yeah, dude. I'm
Eat
gonna
all
be,
your favorite snacks and
I'm
take a
gonna
nap.
be a hibernator for sure. Okay, so I know the question you have in your mind after all of this. How does hibernation differ from sleep? How are they different?
Now I know because I love to sleep. I know that I am going through some REM cycles when I sleep. I'm wondering if maybe if you are hibernating, you're just like you said, basically you are out cold. You're still breathing, but like there's nothing going on.
That's a great response. So, lots of animals save energy during winter months by sleeping more. Mm-hmm. But not all animals hibernate. Are you ready for this?
Blow my mind.
So, when an animal sleeps normally, their body temperature stays the same. Their body temperature will relatively stay the same. In
Okay.
addition, if an animal is sleeping normally, a noise will wake them up naturally.
Yeah, okay.
You and I will sleep, and when we sleep, our core body temperature stays relatively the same. And if a loud noise happens, we'll wake up.
Most likely.
Most likely, yeah.
Most likely.
Sometimes not, but most likely we will.
Yeah.
But we can. That's the point.
Yeah.
So when a hibernator is hibernating, their core temperature significantly drops. I know we already mentioned sometimes it can go down below freezing. So that's a
Jeez.
key difference, is that their
Jeez
core
Louise.
body temperature gets real cold. And noise ain't waking them up. Noise ain't waking them up,
not
dude.
a pan on the
you
floor.
can go in, you can beat some pots and pans next to their face, and they are out.
No one's
Because
hearing ya.
they're not asleep. They be hibernating.
They be hibernating. Now that's kind of scary though, because like they can't wake up to protect
Yeah, so
themselves.
that's why they have to find really safe places to hibernate, because they won't wake up.
I would be
'cause
the
they
laziest hibernator.
are
I'd get eaten in a
out.
second. Yeah.
So you would be a bear. Let's get into it.
Okay.
Well, actually, we're not going to get into it yet. So another crazy fact is that animals, when they're hibernating, they don't dream, because they exert so little energy that they literally can't dream if they're hibernating. Again, they're not sleeping, they're hibernating, so it's completely different. So during their long winter hibernation, an animal's body is actually physically too cold to produce the electric currents in their brain that causes dreaming. Isn't that crazy?
Wow, that is crazy.
The exception to this rule
Is the bear.
is the fat-tailed dwarf lemur. And this is a real thing. The fat-tailed dwarf lemur is the only primate known to hibernate.
Now, I just want to call out primate. Max is like a monkey.
I know. So the fat-tailed dwarf lemur is the only primate known to hibernate, unlike their rodent counterparts who actually just sleep for a really, really long time.
Okay.
So a lot of the animals that we think hibernate are actually just sleeping, because hibernation is different. This is where bears come into play.
Okay.
So lots of people, there's that stereotype that bears hibernate.
It's such a stereotype. We really need to
Yeah,
cut that out.
Yeah, come on, guys. No, so bears actually are not hibernating. They are actually sleeping. Bears actually sleep most of the winter months. So most of the winter, bears are sleeping, but the difference is that a bear will wake up, hunt for food. Mama bears will give birth and nurse their babies.
What?
And so they're actually up and about every once in a while. They just sleep a lot. So they're
I
not
might be a
actually
bear.
hibernating.
Yeah.
They're actually just sleeping a lot.
I am a bear.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
for sure a
definitely
bear.
a bear, for sure.
Yeah. I bet I am a better sleeper than you.
Okay, so that's hibernation. Now you know why, you know how, you know who, you know when, you know what, you know.
Sleep is so great. I love to hibernate. I'd bundle up in my cozy bed and I'd sleep for days. Sad to say, humans can't hibernate, but animals can and do during those long cold winter days. They fill up their tummies with lots of yummy yummies and sleep the harsh winter months away. When it's warm, their inner alarm clock rings. Woo! It's spring. It's time to wake up and play.
Animals that hibernate are called hibernators. Here's a list of some of those sleepy little critters.
Hedgehogs, ground squirrels, groundhogs, marmots, and bats. Bears and snakes don't make the list according to Max.
Hey,
Sleep is great. I love to hibernate. I'd bundle up in my cozy bed and I'd sleep for days. Well, but it's sad to say, but it's true. Humans just like me and you can hibernate, but animals can and do during
Edgeworks Nebula.